my name is Jochen Hummel. I'm from a company called Metaversum, which would be like the Latin translation of Metaverse, or the translation we would use in Germany. It's a German-based company, and we're building a virtual world. A bit like following the Metaverse story of Snow Crash. I think it's very exciting because a lot of the things we do today on the internet, like chatting or shopping or researching things and so on, can be done in a more immersive way using a virtual world. And this immersive way creates a certain emotional attachment with the people you're talking to, or the things you're buying, or the company you're researching, and that allows you a totally different way of consuming information or providing information than you could do it in a 2D interface. Well, of course, I see one piece, which naturally is the one we are focusing on. A lot of the current virtual worlds, almost all of the virtual worlds, are building a fantasy world, because virtual worlds, they give you the possibility to do things you cannot do in the real world. Like you can fly, you can be tall, you can be strong, you can be an orc, you can do a lot of things, right? But all these things are good for entertainment, but in a way you are escaping your life. Like a company like Second Life has chosen the name Second Life for a reason. It's a second life you are having. What we are seeing is that virtual worlds in future can be also used to improve your first life, your real life. So that's a whole new set of applications. So instead of entertaining, living in a fantasy world, a lot of things could be done to improve your real life and to have a real interaction between the virtual world and the real world, and give it more practical use cases, and thus, I think, make it more mainstream than it is now. Well, following what I said before, I think I would like to see tools and capabilities and links to the real world to make the metaverse a better mirror of the real world, and that, let's say, the creators of metaverses try to establish collaborations and relationships with all the content creators in the real world, and somehow try to then bring this information into the virtual world so that you can consume it there in a more immersive way than you would do it with the web browser.
Thank you for your time, sir.